Retro Machina is Orbit Studios' newest entry on the Nintendo Switch. This action-adventure isometric puzzler is all about letting you loose in a retro-futuristic environment to see how well you can piece together who and what came before you. Endeavor City is comprised of robots and mechs of all types. It's machinery all day and every day. Since the disappearance of humans, robots have remained ever diligent maintaining this last city standing with little understanding and reasoning as to why. You play as a small assembly robot that, by sheer happenstance, makes his way out of the factory he was supposed to spend his entire life in working, only to discover the outside world where something awakens within him, to the realization that there's more to just being a cog in the wheel and yada yada yada. You know where this is going. Sadly though for him, bots of any kind are not allowed free will, so if he wants his freedom, he's gonna have to earn it and fight, bolt and scrap for it. Gameplay revolves around exploring environments, puzzle solving, and engaging with other bots in simple tasks that lead you to explore previously undiscovered sections. Environmental puzzle solving does carry the majority of the experience, with some small but short combat sequences that are usually done before you even notice. It is worth mentioning that you don't really have much of a weapons arsenal at your disposal, just a small torque wrench which makes you pliable and not very durable in nature. This makes the combat much more of a timing sequence than button mashing endeavor. One of the biggest mechanics the game pushes is control over the droids. As you hack them, you gain control to their systems to make them fight for you or fight each other, solve puzzles, and even story progression as well in some of the sequences that are mandatory. But because you're so squishy, boss fights will require some ingenuity on your part to deal with the menace at hand, but rest assured that there's always a way to solve the puzzle. As you advance the story, you'll discover more and more areas, each more different than the last, peppered with hints as to what happened before the robot creators and presumably where did they go. You can easily see that time has passed since nature has started to reclaim some of the machinery, now overrun with plant growth. It does make some of the areas feel lived in, and the variations for each of the environments, be it inside the city, the surrounding wild areas, and even the ocean itself, lend themselves well to the lovingly crafted art this game offers. Controls is something that does require a bit of tinkering. They're simply not great. Basic movement is fine, but combat does suffer because of their inconsistencies, and having to switch back and forth from your robot to the one you're controlling can be a lot to juggle during a specific sequence. There's also an upgrade system that almost felt like an afterthought when compared to the puzzle complexity the game throws at you in the later levels. Retro Machina is a gorgeous game with some interesting ideas, but the story isn't really doing anything extraordinary and the controls hinder it from shining ever brightly. Nintendo Sphere gives Retro Machina on Switch a 6.5 out of 10. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya!